Hi families, welcome to our little intro video to help you prepare better for Rocky Railway, Jesus Power Pulls Us Through. This program is going to start on June 28th. You'll receive your email that has the link for the first episode attached to it. And so that will kick things off. What I will suggest is that don't do it on a Sunday morning necessarily. If you're trying to have church or go to a zone meeting, it'll just make it kind of chaotic. So you get to have it for that week and decide when it's going to work the best for your family. So if you have preschoolers and elementary kids, this program is for 3-year-olds the whole way up to going into 5th grade. And so I would suggest that maybe you pick different days for your preschoolers to enjoy their preschool episode, and then elementary kids could watch their episode on a different day, and that will allow you to focus and not have to spread your attention too many different directions. Speaking of directions, in your summer stash bin, which is this little box right here, every family will receive one. And we are going to distribute these on June 19th and 20th. It's a Friday and Saturday. The Friday time is from 12 to 2, and Saturday will be from 10 to 12. So if you drive back around, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can drive around the back of the church, and Kristen and I will be here. We'll have the bins already ready to go, and we will hand deliver them to you. You can take them, and what will be included, and that's what I wanted to talk you through so you know what you're getting. There will be the Bible stories, and these are printed off for you to read as a parent or grandparent, just so you know what your kids are going to be learning about this summer, what Bible verses they're going to be learning. And then there's going to be 2 schedules. We have a preschool episode, so we have a schedule for the preschoolers, and then we have an elementary episode. And this will be the schedule for your elementary kids. So that helps you know what's included in each of the episodes. There'll be a supply list of what you need to gather from your summer stash bin for that day. And you'll notice that there's kind of a pattern. Day 1, 3, 5, on your odd days, they're going to have a Bible story. They're going to go to Imagination Station. These are our elementary kids. And then you'll notice that on the even days, they'll go to KidVid Cinema, and then also make a craft that day. So it'll kind of alternate back and forth. And once you do the first 2 episodes, you will kind of get into a rhythm and understand the flow of things. So we will have things labeled and try to make it easy as possible. We will have just a few things like tacky glue, some glue sticks, and some coloring sheets. These are our Bible buddies. That the kids will get to meet, and they'll help reinforce the Bible memory verse. So that will be in there, but you're probably going to want to gather like scissors and tape, pencils, crayons, some colored pencils, stuff like that, and have it handy because you will need some of that to assemble or do the crafts that we have. And then they will get a download digital version of the CD. And it has all of the worship songs. So there's 10 worship songs on here, and every family will get one of these. So we'll start with that, and then let's say you invite a friend to come, and they're really enjoying it. We will make sure that the friends get a copy of this as well, so I can mail them to that family even. And just make a little connection. That might be a good connection from the church. And then every kid will be getting a bandurus. And talk about a neat practical thing. So this goes over their head, and they can, pull it back, pull their hair back, things like that. But it also works as a mask, where they can just pull it up over their head, pull it down, and just let it hang around their neck. So you're not having to fuss with looping around their ears and all of that. So it's a practical thing. It's a fun thing. And every kid will get one of these for Rocky Railway. So that's a fun little extra that we're going to be including. So again, for the Bible stories, elementary kids will receive a Bible book, and the preschool kids will get a poster and a Bible page that they can color. So it's age appropriate. And so if you're doing your elementary students, the preschoolers might watch in, and you know what, it'll just reinforce the biblical truths. and vice versa. If the day that you're doing your little preschoolers, the elementary kids might listen in, but that's okay. It, again, reinforces and it keeps your family learning these spiritual truths together. So in your, you'll also see for the imagination station, there'll be a bin or a baggie full of all of the gadgets that they'll get. And you'll get a bag for each kid in your house that's an elementary student. Also the craft supplies will be in here. So for your preschoolers, you know, they learn by hands-on for sure. We all do. But what we included is it's called the exploration station. And so right in the middle of the episode, Katie Rebuck, she taught and explained and shows the kids how to use their hands-on learning at the exploration station. So you'll have everything that you need for your kids to do their, maybe 1 week they'll be doing the Play-Doh. And so they'll get a brand new tube of Play-Doh, and then there'll be supplies for different crafts that they would do, and they'll do 2 each episode. And on the episode, someone will be explaining how to do it. They'll walk them through for preschool and for the elementary students. So it's not like something that you've got to try and figure out how to put it together. They'll actually get it explained to them on the video. And you can pause it at that time, let your kids do it, or you could wait till after the video's over and then do the hands-on kind of creative stuff. One thing that each kid will get is a set of Bible buddies. And again, like I said, it helps them reinforce the Bible verses that they're learning. So they get a carabiner that they can put them on, and they actually, you punch them out of this little plastic card. You actually then can use them like a little figurine where they sit up. And our preschool kids actually get a little game that you can use these figurines as the game pieces to move around the board. So it's really fun. One thing that I might suggest, when you pick up your bin, your kids are going to be excited, they're going to be really curious, they're going to want to dive in and like root through everything. And I get it, that may happen. But I'm going to encourage you to try to guard your summer stash and spread the fun out. Kind of keep the surprises. And so we'll have things labeled to help you as the parent do that. And so then get just what's out for that episode, the things that you will need, and keep the other things in the box kind of under your care so that they can have something to look forward to the next week. One thing that we did suggest, and I really hope you'll think about and pray about, is a friend, a family, like maybe your neighbors, cousins, somebody who might not be plugged into a church somewhere. Invite those kids to come over and join your kids for Rocky Railway, and make it a special event each week, and we will provide the supplies that you need. So Kristen sent an email and it has a survey attached, and so if you could check your email, be sure to check all the boxes. If it's not in your regular email, look at promotions, look at spam, and just check the other places and see if you are receiving it. And then if you could respond and let us know how many extra supplies you would need of elementary or preschool, we will have that in your bin along with what we already know your family will need. So that's a little detail to keep in mind. So I just wanted to show you 2 things. These are this is an example of one of the Bible buddies. And Jesus Power helps us be good friends. This is Lawrence the elk. And so kids really enjoy these. They get to watch a video about, this is elk, live up in the Rocky Mountains. So they actually get to watch like a little science video that will explain truths about, and get to see footage of real elk. And then also they have these beautiful posters for the kids to enjoy. And this has the Bible verses. And again, they're going to be learning 5 different verses that will partner with the Bible stories that they're learning. So I'm super excited because God provided different people that are involved with children's ministry to help out in the recordings. Caleb West and Kristen have worked really hard to get it prepared. So I'm really blessed by that, and looking forward to just your kids getting to see their classrooms and some fun decorations, and just to get to worship Jesus together. So I'm super excited. We miss everybody, but I think this is the next best step. And I know that Jesus wants to take this sour situation and help us enjoy a glass of lemonade from a very sour situation. So praying for who it is that God's going to allow you to reach out to and invite to be part of our fun Rocky Railway summer, learning about how Jesus' power pulls us through. So feel free to email me, bwharton@yorkalliance.org, or Kristen, kmitchell@yorkalliance.org, if you have any other questions. And we look forward to seeing you on the 19th and 20th when you come to pick up your summer stash bin. Thanks so much.